What is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Wednesday, and first and foremost, as always, just want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, we all know on yesterday I did a video pertaining to Michael Jordan and LeBron James, just stating the case, just one of the many reasons. But I didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but just want to give everybody that everyday reminder that LeBron James is the GOAT and he is going to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar this season quite easily to have the most points of all time by any NBA player of all time. So let that be made known. So, a lot of people will say and point and say that's longevity stats. That's longevity stats. MJ played 15 years, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Kareem, he played 20 years, but guess what? Was he doing what LeBron doing at this age? Going into his 20th season, expecting to average 27 points per game and still be a dominating force on the offensive side of the ball? Do you understand what I'm saying? And still can be an elite defender when he chooses to, if he doesn't expend all that energy. Now, I will say, in today's NBA, you have to cover a lot more floor space, and there are a lot of extra possessions. Just in case you did not know, the shot clock does not reset to 24 when you miss a shot on the offensive end. It resets to 14 seconds, leading to more possessions, which leads to more energy that you have to expend on the defensive side of the basketball, just in case you did not know. But that was just a one-off subject. What I did want to focus on was somebody in the comments on the video on yesterday who stated, oh, well, LeBron didn't, he didn't do like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan stayed with his team, and he was able to build that into a championship. Because I told them, okay, first of all, they want to say rings. Well, LeBron has 6 finals losses. Jordan got 6 finals wins. As I keep saying, and I'll say again, is rings are a team accomplishment. Now, great players are going to contribute to the success of the team's rings, of course. I'm not saying, of course, do the Bulls win those championship rings without Michael Jordan? No. But do they win it without Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman either? No. If that was the case, you saw when the Chicago Bulls played Orlando, which I watched it live, when they played Orlando, they got their ass whooped when Jordan came back. And I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, he dropped 50 pieces in Madison Square Garden. So he was ready. He wouldn't have came back if he wasn't ready. So when he was dropping 50 pieces and eliminating the teams in the first round, it wasn't no problem. But when he ran into the competition of the Orlando Magic, you saw what happened. Now people will say, well, he swept Orlando the next year. It's not the same damn team. And that's what I am trying to tell you, where I'm reiterating my point. It's not the same team because they went out and added Dennis Rodman. That team that lost to Orlando the year before did not have Dennis Rodman. They didn't have a body to put on Shaquille O'Neal. You couldn't depend on Luke Longley to defend Shaq, but then you go add a Dennis Rodman. Now you have somebody who can get in there and put a body on Shaq. And also, Horace Grant was injured after game 1 in that series. Now, Horace Grant wasn't playing for the Bulls. He was playing for Orlando at this time. So that's my point. You understand what I'm saying? So the year before, it was Horace Grant and Shaq. The Bulls didn't have nobody to contain them guys. You understand what I'm saying? So then when I say in the comments, well, okay, you talking about rings, oh, there was a team, whatever. So why is it that Jordan never could beat Larry Bird in the playoffs? Jordan never beat Larry Bird in the playoffs. Jordan never beat the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. And then the answer is, oh, well, Boston Celtics was an all-time great team. Okay. Well, you think Golden State Warriors not an all-time great team that LeBron facing? Scottie Pippen hadn't come to his own yet. He wasn't that dog Scottie that we knew yet. You understand what I'm saying? The Boston Celtics was a better team. And a better team is going to win every time. Because it's a team sport. One man not going to go out and win it all by himself. It's just not possible. I don't care how great you are. And I said that in the original joint. I don't care how great you are. You're not going to win by yourself. MJ dropped 60 pieces on Boston. Did they win? No. That doesn't take away from Michael Jordan's greatness, but somehow you want to diminish LeBron James and his accolades and what he does. So LeBron James' first finals, was he supposed to be a dynasty team in San Antonio? Didn't San Antonio already win the championship in 99? Didn't they already win another championship in 03? Didn't they already win another, didn't they win that championship? San Antonio, you talking about, what, 5 championships? This is a dynasty type organization and a team that LeBron James was going against at the age of 22. But they want to knock him for that. And then the Dallas series. Oh, do you realize that the whole, and I'm gonna make a whole video for that for all you haters that love to hate on LeBron James. I'm gonna make a whole, matter of fact, a whole documentary regarding that series and everything that was done to stop one man. And they want to say, look what LeBron James averaged. The whole defense wasn't even geared at stopping a Dwayne Wade or a Chris Bosh. That was geared at stopping one man. And that's what they did. And that same team, let's not forget, you know, Miami went out 4-2 and was up 2-1. You dig it? But that same team swept the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe, Lamar Odom, Pau Gasol, who had just won back-to-back championships. But see, that's my thing. When I'm telling you all, when you go to so many championships in a row, man, you get tired. You just don't have it in you anymore. So the Pistons, when the Pistons went against the Lakers, first they went 7 games against the Celtics, and what, 86 or 87 they lost. Then the next year, that was deep Eastern Conference Finals. Then the next year, they go to the finals, 7 games with the Lakers. They lose. Then the next year, they go against the Lakers, sweep the Lakers. Swept the Lakers, right? So then the next year, they go against Portland. I think they might have beat Portland 4-1. Beat Portland. So you're talking about 4 years in a row, deep playoff runs, and 3 years in a row finals appearances. That's a lot and a heavy toll. And eventually, they did succumb to Michael Jordan and the younger, hungrier team. And of course, a lot of people don't know Isaiah Thomas was dealing with a very bad wrist injury that really changed ultimately his career. And I can pull up facts and show y'all that from what his statistics were, shooting percentage wise before the injury, and what his shooting statistics were after the injury. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody want to knock all LeBron James with these finals losses like he out there just losing by himself. But you going against great teams. And then somebody else in the comments, let me address this too. Somebody else in the comments on yesterday saying, oh, the league wasn't built to stop LeBron James. That nobody in the league. Man, if anything, the league, who was built in the league to stop MJ? The shit was so watered down. They had so many teams. You had 6 expansion teams in his career. You added New Orleans. You added, not New Orleans on there. You added Charlotte. You added Miami. You added Orlando, you added Vancouver, and you added Toronto. And there's one more. Who am I missing? You added Miami and Orlando. You added Charlotte. You added Toronto. Oh, and Minnesota. Damn Timberwolves. Y'all act like they've been around forever. All these 6 new teams. If you add 6 new teams to the NBA today, what would the competition level be? It's going to be spread out more. You understand? And I'm not saying that as a knock on Michael Jordan, but these coming from NBA players' mouths themselves. And I'll show you interviews where Dr. J said it, where even Dennis Rodman, Jordan's own teammate, said it. We can beat anybody. The league is watered down. Even Dr. J, other people all during the 80s were saying, and the 90s were saying, this is not like the 80s when we were stacked. You understand? Used to have, 3 or 4 good players on the team to win. Now you can just win with 2 because the teams are scattered out more. Like, look at Clyde the Glide. He was making it to the finals every year. He was the only all NBA person on there, on their team. He had Duckworth, he had Terry Porter, he had, Jerome Kersey. He had other people that was on the team, but these people are not all NBA players. You understand what I'm saying? They not all NBA players, so that's the difference. Michael Jordan, every year on his team, he had an all defensive NBA player teammate. Scottie Pippen was 8 years all NBA, all defense. 6 of those years, first team all D. Do you know what first team all D is? That means you the best defensive player at your position in the entire league. When has LeBron ever had a team where he had an all defensive teammate? Settle. I'm just gonna let you know, fam. So what y'all need to understand is, man, stop hating on the one LeBron James. Y'all saw him out there working out of New York. I'm gonna post a clip of that at the end of this joke right here so y'all can see what terror is about to be rained down on you. I got a feeling if Anthony Davis can stay healthy, people gonna get a harsh reminder, and everybody wanna say Steph Curry this, he gonna pass LeBron, he can get 5 rings, man. Stop the madness. Y'all smoking, man. Y'all smoking if y'all think Steph Curry is even on the level of a LeBron James. Steph Curry is great. I have moved him into my top 10, so I'm going to redo the countdown as everybody want to see. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to happen. But I just want to chime in on that real quick. If y'all didn't get a chance, I dropped a motivational video this morning. If you gotta get a chance, man, check out that motivational video, man. You understand what I'm saying? It's just me trying to motivate you. If you're going through something, and please check it out, you know. But if not, it's still all good. But as always, man, this has been your boy B New. I just want to say right on to the real. Much love to these haters.